Hi, I'm James. James loves games. What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Doing a really weird Monday stream tonight. So probably not going to have many people in the chat for a while. Those notifications getting sent out. What's up, Last Olympian? Good to see you. Pink hands waving. So today I'm doing something a little different than what I usually do. Something very different, actually. This is James Loves Games after all, and I love all games, not just video games. So today I am going to be opening up a booster box, for Riftbound, the League of Legends trading card game, Spiritforged, which just came out a couple weeks ago. And a friend of mine, Ryan, was kind enough to gift me this box. He works in the biz, and so he thought this is something that I would enjoy. And already I'm enjoying it very much. So thank you very much, Ryan. I really appreciate it. So I'm just going to be popping this thing open and ripping the cards. Not the cards. That would be insanity. No cards will be ripped, Lord willing, tonight. The packages, however, their days are numbered. So a little background, though. I know nothing about League of Legends and Riftbound, this card game, but it's pretty close to nothing. So you will excuse my huge ignorance and my knowledge gap, but I have done some feverish research over the past few days, and I'm pretty excited. I am a player of all games. I love trading card games and things like that. I've got lots of Pokemon cards, and I was slinging mana for Magic the Gathering back in the mid-90s when I was 10 years old and had no idea what I was doing. So I'm no stranger to the collectible trading card game. But this one is completely new to me. This whole system, like I said, I've never even played League of Legends, which seems weird because it seems like something I would like. It just never made it into my orbit. None of my friends played it, so never really took the leap. But I am somewhat familiar with it. I have a rudimentary understanding of it. And I am to understand that this is a pretty fun card game. So we're going to be cracking it open and seeing if we get some pretty cool cards. And at the very least, I am a big lover of artwork, especially game-related artwork. And from the cards that I've seen, pictures and such on the internet, it's a very, very gorgeous art style. I'm very excited to pop these open, even if only to just ogle the beautiful artwork and look at the lovely foil and yes, the chromatography or whatever it is. So yeah, didn't know about this. Last Olympian, this kind of came up all of the sudden. So yeah, Nicole, good to see you. Good evening, everyone. Just popping in and show my support. Thank you very much, Nicole. So without further ado, let's rip this thing open. And by all means, if you are a lover of this game, or if you're familiar, please let me know in the chat what you think. What are your thoughts on the game? If I pull any cards that are really amazing and rare, I probably should have taken that off earlier because now it doesn't have so much glare. Look at that. Beautiful box. What's in the box? What's in the box? A bunch of cards. So yeah, this is a box of 24 booster sets with 14 cards each. So we've got a lot of ripping to do tonight, folks. We're going to be ripping and sipping a little of this. It's just Pepsi, don't worry. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to say on the matter, but this is, I will say though, I do have one more thing to say. This is like a childhood dream come true. I could never imagine as a 10-year-old having the resources of 24 booster decks to just open at my leisure and enjoy. And it's kind of like, it's like Christmas. It's Christmas in March. And so I'm just good, at the very least going to enjoy just ripping these open and getting a giant stack of cards out of it. So without further ado, let's open up number one. A nice little perforation there. Make things easy for me. Rip it open. Listen to that. All right, so we've got a, I need to make a trash pile somewhere. Yes, so the cards, yeah, they have them in a particular order by rarity, so the good ones are in the back. So we'll just go through. We got a Thwonk. We got a Bubblebot. Detonate. Desert's Call. And again, I don't know any of these from Adam. So we got a Fae Porter. But the artwork on these cards is just gorgeous. I'm just going to stare at these for hours. I can already tell. Sea Monkey. We have a land card. Forgotten Monument. Jawfish. What up, Jawfish? We got Hard Bargain. Oh, another Battlefield. Seat of Power. And Shazam, Sacred Shears. Those are Sacred Shears. Beautiful shears. Some of the best shears I've ever seen. And then Jace. What up, Jace? And then, yeah. So this is one of the shiny ones I got. Very shiny. It's kind of hard to tell because everything looks shiny with all the lights on here. And then a Calm Rune. And then I like this, how they have the QR code with the rules and everything in there. So, yeah, that was number one. I'm not sure what any of these are, but we're going to make a big stack of cards over here. And, wow. This is my gateway drug, I think. I'm pretty sure. This is going to send me down a path where I lose all my money and friends and family to this drug. We'll see. We'll see. Let's open number 2 and get on with it. I imagine this is probably not going to be as long a stream as many of you are accustomed to. Just fine. I wonder if there's just like a standard way to open these that's better than what I'm doing. But either way. Feral Strength. So feral. I'm going to actually zoom this in just a smidge so you guys can get a better look at the cards. There we go. I've got it at a weird angle here. Cloth Armor. The worst armor, one might say. Serrated Dark. Combat Chef. Treasure Hunter. Very cool. Trusty Ramhound. You gotta love a Ramhound. The Buru Captain. Prize of Progress. Glask Mixologist. Factory Recall. Ooh, we got a shiny Battlefield. Look at that. Rockfall Path. Up next. Ooh, Grandmaster at Arms. I do know. I did, like I said, a very rudimentary amount of research, and I did find a list of all the cards that are going to be available in these decks. And I did notice that the higher the number, if the number of, like the print number over here, is higher than the total number, that means you're in the business. So, that's the one thing I know. Then we have Spinning Axe. Who doesn't love a Spinning Axe? And then a Mind Rune. Mind Bullets. Everybody loves Mind Bullets. Yeah. Number 2 in the bag. There we go. I'm actually, if you'll indulge me just a moment, just so that you have more than just the dulcet tones of my lovely voice. Let me introduce a little musical accompaniment. Uno momento, por favor. Let's see. There was one that I used to listen to that I enjoyed that was streamable somewhat. Let's see. I should have set this up a while ago. Dang, I can't remember the name of the one I used to listen to. It was like royalty-free kind of game music. It's been so long. You know what? It's fine. I don't think Cutman is going to mind too much if I bogart his music. Nobody's watching this anyway, right? I want to hear some good stuff. Yeah, that'll work. All right, let me get that. Where is it? There it be. Hopefully that's coming through a wee bit. Just in the background. Not too loud. Hopefully that's coming through. All right. Back to ripping open plastic. Put my keyboard back out of the way. How are we doing tonight, by the way? Last Olympian, I liked the League of Legends show. Some arts are cool. I've not seen the show. That one's on Netflix, right? Me not being a League of Legends guy, I didn't really jump into watching the show just because I figured I wouldn't know what's going on. So, yeah. Let's open some more cards. Shall we? All right. Number 3. Let's rip. Oh, no, that was a good rip. It worked okay. Maybe not. I'll get this down before the night is done. How you been, Last Olympian? I don't see you too much these days. I'm happy you're here. Giant trash pile. All right. What we got? We got a Gearhead. What's up, Gearhead? We have Eager Drakehound. I enter ready. Don't we all? Ribbon Dancer. Treasure Hunter again. Laurent Duelist. Doran's Blade. Temptation. Ooh. Blastcore Cadet. Unsung Hero. Not so fast. Not so fast. Ooh. Glorious Execution. Now that's a card. Look at the shinies. I like that one a lot. Legend. Trinity Force. Also beautiful shiny. Then we have Draven again. Audacious. Well. And some gold. Look at that. We got gold. What the? Just a double-sided card? Is that normal? I don't even know. I've never seen that before. But that doesn't really mean anything. I'm not exactly an expert on this. Soul Sister, what's up? It's good to see you. You don't need to know the game to enjoy the show, says Last Olympian. Okay, cool. Well, I might give it a watch. I heard great things about it. I like good shows. Let me just try one of these. You can't really... There's nothing to really grip to open it like a bag of chips. You really just kind of got to rip it. That's why they call ripping them. Gert. I'm not getting better. I think I'm getting worse at opening these. What the heck? All right. Who we got? Guardian of the Passage. Whoa. Watch it, feet. Hitting the camera over here. Guardian of the Passage. Wages of Pain. Smash and Grab. Sentinel Adept. Called shot. Called it. Shaboing. Whoa. Zown Punk. I think I got that one earlier. Yordle Explorer. Corrupt Enforcer. Oh, dang. Is that a sword? That thing is wicked. Or a giant. Maybe that's just the background. I don't know. That's a cool card. I dig it. Power Nexus. Very cool. All right. Ruin Runner. Void Hatchling. Oh, I got the I got the hollow Zound Punk. This is like my third Zound Punk. This one's holographic. It doesn't really shine through with this camera, but you know, you kind of get the idea. Heart of Dark Ice. Israel. Dashing. And then a Fury Rune. Very cool. A lot of Zound Punks in here. Big Zound Punk run. I'm going to have a ridiculous pile of cards. I don't even know how many this is now at this point. I think this is number 5 or 6. Perhaps. Man, that was pathetic rip. Come on now. I'm not used to, you know, doing stuff with my hands on the stream besides playing a game. So having to balance all of these things is difficult. Soul Sister, I'm just here for James and the crew. Well, thank you very much, Soul Sister. I'm happy you're here. All right. Spodoinkle, Aspiring Engineer. That's a new one. Bushwhack. That's whack. Disarming Rake. Imminent Benefactor. Dauntless Vanguard. That's a cool one. Black Market Broker. Trusty Ramhound. Got one of those. Treasure Hoard. Ooh, the Paper Tree. Pretty Paper Tree. All right. Death Grip. Void Drone. Ooh, Hollow Void Drone. All right. Ba-boom. Vex. Cheerless. There she is. It's Vex. And Card Sharp. Bilgewater. That's pretty cool too. And then a Body Rune. Everybody needs a body rune. This feels so indulgent. I am going to save a few of these for my wife to open up because she's a human being like the rest of us and loves opening up packages with shiny things in them. So I'm going to save a little bit of that joy for her as well. I'm not so selfish. Rip it open. You guys having a good week so far? I know it's only Monday and I streamed yesterday. While you guys are here, why don't you hit that like button? Let the people know what we're all about. Thwonk. Already got a Thwonk. Frigid Touch. Detonate. Royal Entourage. Sand Shifter. Laurent Blade Keeper. Master Penguin. Sounds like Master Penguin. Mirai Spire. All right, let's get to the good stuff. Boots of Swiftness. Those look really warm. Experimental Hex Plate. I am a mech. Just to be clear, I am a mech. That was never in doubt. Rally the troops. Altar of Memories. And here we go. What's it going to be? Whoa. What's it going to be? Wow, Azir. Ooh. He's Ascendant. Very nice. Good old Azir. You got to love him. We're rip and sip, right? All right. Oh. Oh. I can feel it. This one's going to have something really amazing in it. A gold-plated card. It's going to get me into Wonka land. Wonka world. What's the name of the place? Is it just Willy Wonka's factory, or was it Wonka Land? It's been so long since I've consumed any Wonka-related media. I have forgotten. Cloth armor. Got it. Armed assailant. He does have arms. It's kind of funny. You can just like barely see that he even has a weapon. He's armed, technically. Guardian of the Passage. Had that one. Yordle. Bangwen. Royal Guard. Buru Captain. I think I had that one already. Ravenbloom Conservatory. That's new. Marai Spire. Had that one already. Brutalizer. Looks like it. Trusty Ramhound. Oh, the Hollow Ramhound. Ooh, Guardian Angel. That's a pretty cool sword, I must say. And Grand Duelist. Duelist. Very cool. Very pretty. Pretty cards. Mind Rune. I'm going to have a stack of cards this high before I'm done with all these. Honestly. I will be organizing these at some point and putting them in sleeves. So rest assured, they'll not sit on my desk to gather dust and cola syrup. I can feel it. We're going to get the super ultra rare one. I wouldn't even know what it is, but it's probably in this deck. Bubblebot. Blood Rush. It's kind of a funny image for Blood Rush. He's just smiling. I'm so happy I got a Blood Rush. It's great. Desert Skull. Plundering Poro. At least it's not Pedro Poro. Eye of the Herald. Buru Captain. Overzealous Fan. I don't have any of those. They're just the right amount of zealous. Sunken Temple. That's new. Brutalizer. Part 2. Beast Below. Oh. Oh, Hollow Detonate. So pretty. So hollow. Fire Below the Mountain. Fire. Fire below the mountain. Orn. What up, Orn? That one's really nice. I can look at it all day. Ooh, an Akshan. Action. Akshan. Action. There it is. Right there. And a mech. Mech. Very good. It's a little difficult to get people hyped up for something I know nothing about. Ooh, I got this one. Whatever that means. I'm sure if you're actually really into this card game, this is rather sickening to watch. This ignorant buffoon ripping open these packs. Ripping open. I said that right. Ripping open these packs. Completely oblivious to their contents. Void Drone. I do know one thing. I have a Void Drone. Navori Scout. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Frostcoat Cub. That's cute. Royal Guard again. Direwing. I think I got a Direwing already. Loyal Pup. Kawaii. Bonds of Strength. Reminds me of Metaphor. Rockfall Path. That's a new one. Pretty much going to be able to make whatever deck I want. After this is all said and done. Rally the Troops. I think I had that one too. Petrocite Monument. Oh. The Double Deuce. We got the regular and the hollow. There we go. That seems strange to have those one after the other. Rel. Very cool. I got Rel. Nicole, what's up? It's okay. I only know that Pokemon Unite is like League of Legends. See, I didn't even know that. So there you go. Jay Medard. What's up, Jay? In a Fury room. There we go. That was pack number... How many? Pack number this many. Pack number Helter Skelter pile of cards. All right, well, I suppose I can just see how many I have left. A lot is the answer. Just get them out the box. You can see what kind of progress I'm making with all these. All right. I will keep the box because it is a very nice box. Maybe I'll store the cards in a box like a savage. Wouldn't you guys love that? All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 15 left. So I've opened 9. So there we go. Little stacks of 5. So this is number 10. We're getting there. We're getting there. Nicole says, at least you can get these cards. Scalpers have really taken the fun out of me trying to collect Pokemon cards. Oh, yeah, it's horrible. I've seen so many videos on the internet of just people at Target or whatever just being giant buttheads and buying out the whole stock. Those vending machines are the worst because they'll just buy them all out. You see these... I'm not going to commentate on their looks, but I think we all know what Pokemon card scalpers look like. They have a certain look. And flattering it isn't. So there you go. Do with that what you will. But we all have an image in our head of a Pokemon scalper. Like if I told a police sketch artist he robbed me, he was a Pokemon card scalper, they would find the guy instantly because they would know exactly what he looked like. All right. But yeah, that really sucks the fun out of it. Hand cam jump scare. What's up, Neil? Whose hands are these? They're giant. Giant pink sausages. All right, we're on number... Did I say 10? Or did I just open 10? I think this is 10. Yes. Against the odds. How you doing, Neil? Lonely Poro. I had another Poro. I don't think it was lonely, though. So maybe I can stick this Lonely Poro with the other Poro. Forecaster. Forecatster. Am I right? No. You're not right, James. Punch first. Good advice. Called shot. Honest broker. Combat chef. Got one of those. Seat of power. That was pretty cool. That's new. It's new to me. Ankle shot. Strike down. All right, we're getting the good stuff. Laurent Bloodkeeper. I think I had one of those already. Bard. Look at that. So shiny. So multicolored. Yep, I've witnessed that. They get my blood boiling. They really do, Nicole. They're the worst. Battle Mistress. With her battle belly button. I tripped over the words and it's less funny. But yes, we got a Battle Mistress. So... Look at the colors. We're strange creatures, human beings, aren't we? It's just like if something's shiny and colorful, then we'll kill each other for it. It's my shiny thing. Give it. We are in no position to judge any other animals for weird behavior like that. Sip. You guys weren't expecting me to be philosophizing while opening packs of cards. You had no idea. Neil, trying to actually sleep on a nighttime, and all I can manage is until 2:30 a.m. Sorry, Neil. You're still working nights, right? I assume that's why. The sleep troubles. Open already. There we go. You jerk. Come on. This one's being stubborn. There we go. Ah. I'm sure it would really upset any other person, but I would actually be pretty happy if I opened one of these and it had chips in it. At this point, I'd be okay with one of them just having, you know, a couple Doritos. It would make my day. Gim Jammer. What up, Gim Jammer? Feral Strength, got that one. Wages of Pain, got that one. Serrated Dirt, got that one. Doran's Ring, that was new. Looks like a mighty uncomfortable ring. Gods! Ah, that's the one I had, the Veteran Poro. So we can put the Lonely Poro with the Veteran Poro, and they'll be happy Poros together. Birch Grimworm. Apprentice Smith. I had a roommate. His last name was Smith, but his first name was not Apprentice. Production Surge. Aphelios. Ooh. Better shiny. Piercing Light. I can feel it piercing me. Here's the good one. You ready for it? You ready for it? Oh, it's Orn. Ooh. That one's wicked cool. He's the Freljord. And then the Sand Soldier. So I guess the double-sided ones are pretty normal, because I've gotten a couple of those now. Neil, yep, still night shifts, but I'm on holiday this week, so I don't want to spend all the daytime doing my usual work routine of sleeping all day and up all night. Yeah, that would be tough. It's like going overseas for vacation, and just by the time you get used the jet lag, you get past it, then it's time to go home and experience it all over again. I feel you, man. Night shifts are tough. I hope they pay you extra for the night shift, because that's when all the weirdos are out. But you know that, don't ya? Giant pile of shame trash over here. All right, we got a Blood Rush. We got a Blood Rush. Doran Shield. Have that one. Chemtech Cast. That's new. Eager Drakehound. Doran's Ring. Another Zaun Punk. Another Veteran Poro. Another Seed of Power. Ooh, Warmog's Armor. That's pretty cool. Another Sunken Temple. Navori Scout. The Hollow Navori Scout. Ooh, Jin Zhao. What's up? I must be assigned combat damage first. Well, there you go. And then the Ferris Forerunner. Boink. And then a mech. Yeah, these all have buff on the back. All these extra ones, so I don't know what that means. I mean, I'm pretty buff. I'm sure that's what that means. Same. Where's my center of gravity? I should have put like an X on the table so I know where to place the cards for your viewing pleasure. Right here. Like I said, I don't usually do this. Virgil van Dijk. The Liverpool defender. All right. We got another bubble bot. Garbage. Not the card. The actual garbage. Sentinel Adept. Desert Skull. Had that one. Black Market Broker. Got that one. Sand Shifter. Got that one. Lauren Bladekeeper. Got a couple of those. Overzealous Fan. Bay Dragon. That one's new. Bay. Dragunder. It's a weird name. Oh. Forge of the Fluffed. It is very fluffed. All right. The good ones. Renata Glask. Dang, that was pretty cool. She's an industrialist. She's very busy. Long sword. Just how long, though? All right, good one. Oh, look at this. I don't know much about the game or the cards, but I know if it doesn't have a black border, then it's probably a rare one. So that's pretty cool. And the high number is good. Look at me knowing things. Maybe. I could be totally wrong. But it does look cool. Neat. And then a calm rune. Yes. Very good. Very good. All right. We are on number 14. 14 of 24. So many cards. This is crazy. I can tell. This is the one that's going to blow all the others away. Chemtech Cass off to a good start. Void Drone. Oh, mama. Ribbon Dancer. Hey, she was on the box. Or a Ribbon Dancer, anyway. The 4 Cat Stir. Bonds of Strength. Had that one. Dire Wing. Got that one. Called Shot. Got that one. Cull. That's it. That's all you get. Just Cull. Minefield. I like how obvious they make it, too. Like, definitely don't go over there. All right. Minotaur Reckoner. That was neat. Severe. Cool. Oh, here we go. Blade Dancer. Oh, wait, she's the girl on the cover. Look at that. It's a spitting image, isn't it? Look at that. The only one in existence, and it's mine. Hurrah. Ha! Wouldn't that be the day? Yes, I got the Legend Irelia. Very cool. Holy guacamole. I'm fairly certain that one is very rare. That is... Wow. Number 224 out of 221. Fairly certain that's a decent pull. Look at the colors and the holographism. Holy cow. That one is choice. We got our winner for the night. I told you that was going to be the deck. I told you that was going to be the one. Right there. Woo! Beautiful. We'll put her right there. We'll put her right there. Just so we can remember. And then a big pile of gold. A big pile of gold right here. Very cool. Dang. Gorgeous. I'm going to go all Smeagol and stare at that all night. All right. That was good. Very, very good. All right. We're on number 15. One. Bushwhack. Got a Bushwhack. Got a couple Feral Strength. Got a couple Frigid Touch. A couple Guards. A couple Combat Chefs. Faye Porter. That one's new. I wonder if she's related to Faye Dunaway. Laurent Duelist. Got that one. Stellacorn Herder. Herder. I barely know her. Hex Drinker. Speaking of. Yum, yum. All right. Veiled Temple. That's new. Didn't have that one yet. Loyal Pup. A hollow Loyal Pup. Here we go. Here we go. Jax. Unmatched. Jax in Mortal Kombat? What's he doing in this game? Here to help. Oh, I got a Fury Rune. Okay, that was the good one. All right. Very good. We've still got our pièce de résistance. All right. I'm going to open a few more of these. Let's see. Let's see what we got. See what we got. Ooh, that one wanted to be opened. That one just... It was begging. Please open me. Open me up like a can of beans. Why'd you spill your beans? Here we go. Plundering Poro. I believe I have one of those already. Against the odds. He's with the evens. Disarming Rake. Got one of those. Fey Porter again. Eminent Benefactor. Very good. Sea Monkey. Sea Monkey already. Got a lot of black market brokers. Got a Hex Drinker. Ancient Warmonger. Oh, that's pretty cool. Another Veiled Temple. Here we go. Here's the good stuff. Frostco Cub. Hollow Frostco Cub. Ooh, Fiora. I have no equal. I'll do the voices for you. Here we go. Renata Glask. Ooh. Whoa. What is 88A? What does that mean? I don't know. But that's a gorgeous card. It's not quite to the level of the last one I had, at least to the layman's eye, but these two are very nice. These are the ones that I know are good ones. I mean, this one's signed. Somebody signed it. It's totally not printed on there. Let's go. Wages of Pain. Again and again. Whoa. Spoiler alert. Chill out. Hands. All right. Wages of Pain. Void Drone. Got that one again. Doran Shield. Got that one. Eye of the Herald. Yep. Yordle Explorer. Yordle. Overzealous Fan. Honest Broker. I think I got that one. BF Sword. It certainly is big. Oh, it's a big F sword. Poro Snacks. That looks pretty yummy. Eat, and grow strong. Minefield. Minefield already. Doran's Ring. Hollow Doran's Ring. Ooh. All right, here we go. Good stuff. Needlessly large Yordle. He's so needlessly large. Look how large he is. He didn't need to be that large. What's he doing? All right, here we go. The Prodigal Explorer, Israel. Here we go. That's the legend. And then a Mind Room. Very good, very good. All right. We're down to some. Feet. Don't fail me now. What are you doing? Banging into stuff? Tripods and such? How you doing that? Oh, this one's just it's a disaster. Oh my gosh. Must open with care. Please. Oh my. I've got so much trash to clean up after this. Gearhead. That one's new. Eager Drakehound. I think I had one of those. Navori Scout. Yep. Direwing. Yep. Doran's Ring. Laurent Duelist. Veteran Poro. Yep. Warmog's Armor. Yep. Rocket Barrage. Ew. Those are indeed rockets. I don't know if 2 constitutes a whole barrage, but, you know, I'm getting a little hint that maybe there's a 3rd down here. So I don't know if 3 rockets is a barrage, but 2 definitely is not a barrage. Emperor's Deus. That's a very Imperial Deus. I'll give them that. That's not a barrage, but that is an Imperial Deus. All right, good stuff. Apprentice Smith. Got that one already. Whoa! Void Burrower. Looks like a Tyrannid. Yoga. Very cool. Rek'Sai. Way to drama it up, James. Oh no, the pack won't open. You tease. You know me. Always playing mind games. Sterak's Gauge. And then Sand Soldier. Yep. Very cool. That's me in a nutshell. I'm just trying to trick my audience all the time. I think that's 18 I've been through. 19, 20, 22. Yeah, 18 and life's just started. Oh, man. Has this ever happened to you? Go get a brain. Only 4 payments of $19.95. I should make that part black and white. Shucking. Chemtech Cask. Right out the gate. This is going to be another good one. I can feel it. Anything that starts with the Chemtech Cask and it's... You're on a one-way trip, riding the gravy train to Richland. Chemtech Cask against the odds. Ribbon Dancer, got it. Temptation, got it. Sand Shifter, got plenty. Dauntless Vanguard, got a couple of them. Bangwin. Recurve Bow, I believe that's new. Temporal Portal. Say that 10 times fast. Power Nexus. Got that one. Here we go. Against the odds. Shiny against the odds. And then we got Edge of Night. Ooh, look out. I'm on the edge of night. Sorry. Corina Veraza. That's a nice one. I like that. And then Spadoinkle, Chaos Rune. All right. I think give it. Let's open another one. I believe this one is number 20. I can't believe I've opened 20 of these already. I need to pace myself, man. Nicole, I saw Prodigal Explorer on eBay for $449. Seriously? Which one was that? Hold on a second. Which one? Surely not. Hmm? I don't even remember what I've opened. Ah, this one. Seriously? Well. Maybe there's a PS5 Pro in my future. Surely not. Right? Well, we'll put old PE over there with the elite crew. Look up these other two while you're at it. If you don't mind. The Renata Glask. And then the Aphelios. Dunk. Exalted. Boink. All right. Huzzah. I'm trying to look up the cards. Thank you very much, Nicole. I found a list online the other day of like their market value, but having no context for any of that, so it's all rather meaningless if you've never seen any of the cards. All right, Frigid Touch. Got lots of Frigid Touches. Come on now. Up with you. Of course, I probably touched the card and it's sullied now, so nobody wants it. I'm supposed to be doing this with gloves in, you know, in a vacuum sealed biosphere. Frigid Touch. Sentinel Adept. What were those cards again? They were Renata Glask. It's that one. And then Aphelios. And then the Prodigal Explorer there. I really like the look of this one. You can't really tell. Pick it up. Don't hurt it. You can kind of tell. There's like this spiral pattern. Shiny spiral pattern around it that just looks incredible. That's really awesome. All right. Back to business. We got the Frigid Touch. Sentinel Adept. Royal Entourage. Yep. Plundering Poro. Every time this one is revealed, my brain just instantly registers that it's the Plundering Poo. Aphelios. 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 Here, I'll pick it up for you. If you'd be so kind. Aphelios. And then Renata Glask. Renata. Yeah, that one's really cool. I like that a lot. I like that one a lot too. All right. Anyway, I see Plundering Poo every time this one was revealed. Show you my mind is in the toilet. It's not even in the gutter yet. It's just in the toilet. Plundering Poo, right there. Loyal Perp. Honest Broker, got that one. Punch First, yep. Angle Shot, got that. Orange Forge, I think that one's new. All right, see the good stuff. Experimental Hexblade, I am a Mac. Yes, you are. You are Mac. All right, Kato, the Arm. He's rather large, or she is very tiny. Either way. Irelia. Graceful. So graceful. And then Rek'Sai. Oh, that one is nice as well. Look at that. Aphelios Exalted. Yes, that's the one. Check this one too if you get a chance. Rek'Sai Breacher. Because this one's got that numbering structure again. It's 029A out of 221. And this makes me think this one is also a decent pull. Very cool though. Nice. Dang. Putting you with the goodies. These are my specials. You are my specials. We're special. All right. We're on to number 21. Number 21. Oh, what do we do? Oh, yeah, that's right. We rip. Yeah. Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, yes, I'm watching season 3. I tell you what, that show got real hard to follow real fast. Like, I got into Jujutsu Kaisen late. I think it was like halfway through season 2. And my wife and I just kind of binged a lot of it from the beginning and got caught up. And we've been waiting for season 3. And when season 3 came out, it had been so long since season 2. We were like, wait, what's the Zenin clan and the other clan and the reversed curse technique? Aphelios Exalted varied based on the number at the bottom. This one says 224 with an asterisk next to it. So I don't know what that means. But yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen, like every episode we watch, we're like, wait, who is that again? And they're with them, and why are they doing that? And his brain is a curse. And Gojo Sensei, like the whole reason we love the show is because of Gojo Sensei. I mean, he's like the coolest character in any show ever, and they sealed him in a box the whole season. Really lame. The manga wasn't easy on me, to be honest. Yeah. I bought a bunch of those in Japanese, and while I will pat myself on the back and say I'm pretty good at reading Japanese manga, that one is beyond my skills. I jumped the gun and bought like the first 10 volumes. And then I got home. We got back from our trip to Japan. I was like, yes, let's dig into some Jujutsu Kaisen. And I was like, wait a minute. And I've seen the show. Like, I know what happens and I know what they're talking about, but I'm still like, all right, when you don't have subtitles, stuff like domain expansion and reverse curse technique and all that stuff, all that jargon becomes even more jargonized when they're in kanji form. That other girl card was $3. Okay. That's fine. I like it. Yeah, so if you're talking about Aphelios, Nicole, it's Yeah. So I've got a down here 224 asterisk out of 221. It says SFD 224 asterisk 221. Whatever that means. There we go. Last limit. Only way to nerf Gojo is to put him in a box for a season. Exactly. It's the same, it's the same dang thing they did with Dragon Ball. Because he so overpowers everything around him. And so they have to find some convoluted way to seal him away or put him in the afterlife or another dimension or in a time portal or in a room where time passes slowly or whatever. And, all of his friends have to get beat up and killed before he finally comes out to seal the deal. And everybody does that now. They do it in Naruto. They do it in Jujutsu Kaisen. It's everywhere. All right, Lonely Poo. Cloth armor. Gem Jammer. Got a Gem Jammer already. Guardian of the Passage. Yep. Treasure Hunter. Got one of them. Yeah. Eminent Benefactor. Yeah. Doran's Blade. Yes. Rockfall Path. Got a couple of those. Factory Recall. Something's wrong with it. All right, here we go. Breakneck Mech. Oh, that one's cool. This character looks like, what was the name of that game? Was it Rocket Knight Adventures or something like that? It was on the Sega Genesis. He looks like that. Honestly, this looks like a ripoff of that game. It's pretty cool. It's peak though. We can't deny that. No, we can't. And let me finish with these cards, and then I'm going to launch into a long speech. Prepare yourselves. We got an angle shot. Emperor of the Sands. Wow. He's looking mighty fine. Look at that. Good old Azir. Bellows the breath. See your breath. All right, in the chaos room. Cool. No, I was going to say, I'm going to launch into a little diatribe here. I think a lot of animes tend to over-explain everything, and it kind of makes me want to pull my hair out sometimes. And a lot of shows do this, but it seems like anime is the most egregious offender most of the time, where, you know, it's kind of obvious to anybody watching, like, what's going on, what's going to happen. And then they just kind of like slowly give you little bits and you're like, yes, I get it. Let's move on with the thing. I understand. And then Jujutsu Kaisen was like, oh, you don't want people explaining stuff? Okay. We won't explain anything. And so I find myself at midnight watching, you know, Jujutsu Kaisen clan genealogy explanations on YouTube. Just trying to make sense of what season 3 is all about. So I'd like a nice little middle ground between, like, anybody with half a brain understands what's going on and I need a PhD to understand what's going on. Somewhere in between those two things. Maybe somebody with a whole brain who's, you know, somewhat educated can really sink their teeth into it. Nicole posted the link to it on the Discord. Thank you very much, Nicole. I appreciate that. My bargain hunter. Or my bounty hunter, I suppose. You're a bounty hunter. You realize this, right? Okay. I'm going to open one last one. I'm going to save the last two for my lovely wife. And we'll call it a night here at number 22. And at the very least, you know, whether these cards are worth money or whether they're not worth money, not really important here. I mean, it's cool if they are, but I just like hanging out with you guys. And I like opening up little plastic packages and seeing shiny things. That's really that's the main thing, is I just want to see shiny things. Give shiny me. Little Demon Souls throwback there. All right, last pack of the night. Let's go. We got serrated Dirk. Royal Entourage. Yep, we got that one. We had a Gearhead. Lots of Blood Rush. Yes. Sea Monkeys galore. Very much Temptation. These are all repeats. We've gotten to that point. Trusty Ramhound. Battering Ram. That one's new. Didn't have a Battering Ram. Drop Border. Well, that's pretty neat. Emperor's Deus. All right, here we go. Good stuff. Holographic Frigid Touch. There we go. Pretty World Atlas. Ooh. I like atlases. Especially shiny ones. And Spirit Wheel. Never broken. There we go. That was a little bit of an underwhelming last pack, but such is the name of the game. What say you, Last Olympian? At least the manga I can spend 20 minutes rereading the dialogue. That is true. That is a plus where you can just kind of, I don't understand this word. Get the dictionary. But the art and reference is so good. So good. New Dragon Ball coming too. I did see that as well. Although I'll say the quality in Dragon Ball has dropped since Toriyama Sensei's untimely passing. But, you know, they're doing all right. It's just not the same without him. It's like Studio Ghibli whenever Miyazaki's finally gone. Not finally. I don't know why I said it like that. When he eventually passes on to the other realm and passes the torch to other creators, I have a feeling that something will be lost. Some indefinable quality that only he could disclose from the storied nature of his brain. Yeah. This was like an hour straight of me talking, so I'm kind of losing my voice. Usually I let the game do the talking for me. But here we are. Neil, I still haven't watched season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, well, just ignore everything we were talking about. Don't worry. Season 2, nothing major happens. It's, you know, Finally, he's gone. Yeah, I did not mean it like that. It's about time. Overstayed is welcome. That's horrible. I apologize. I'm a huge admirer of Toriyama Sensei. So I could only mean that in jest. But anyway, can I see that Aphelios exalted again? Yes, you may. You may. Come here, Aphelios. There it is. Focus, you. All right. Got the signature. We've got 224 asterisk out of 221. And over here it just says Masaki Shu, which I believe that's Masaki's signature there. Little green thing. Little yellow thing. So yeah. Oh, believe me, I'm going to be organizing these and looking up prices on my own. But I appreciate you taking the time to do that, Nicole. So yeah. Yep, I linked the right one. $618. Cha-ching. Well, there we go. I'd say that was a very fruitful evening. I think between the two of those, we broke $1,000. 1,000 theoretical dollars. I'm theoretically over the moon. That's great. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll put it in a card sleeve and totally forget about it, which is very likely. I just kicked my camera again. Anyway, yeah. So we're just opening card packs and talking about anime. What else are we going to do on a Monday night, right? Oh no, I'm almost out of my cola beverage. So good. Yep. And I saved 2 packs from my wife. She can open those when we get home. When I get home, she is home. But yeah, this is, it's pretty fun. I will say it's kind of like opening like 22 of these packs, one after the other in a row. It's kind of like going to all you can eat sushi, like the conveyor belt sushi. You know, the first couple plates, you're like, oh my God, this is so amazing. And then by plate number 20, you're kind of like, all right, it's good, but if I could space these experiences out over several visits, that would be ideal. Soul says, a cool stream, James. Thank you very much. Is James drinking wine? I'm drinking Pepsi Cola. Here's a random question for y'all before I leave for the evening. What's your are you Coke or Pepsi people? Not that it really matters. I'm not judging either way, but I don't know why, but I always just kind of preferred Pepsi. Maybe I'm a weirdo. I feel like society judges me for being a Pepsi preferer. If I have the choice, I can't really tell much of a difference, but I get the sense that Pepsi is just slightly sweeter. I don't know. I've never actually sat down and done a taste test, but I just remember, you know, I got a Pepsi one time and I was like, wow, that's better than what I normally get, which is Coke. So there we go. So we got 2 Cokes and a Pepsi. 2 Cokes and 2 Pepsis. That's where it is. Any RC Cola fans in the chat? The soda wars will never end. I know. Well, you know, eventually we got Sonic the Hedgehog in a Mario game. So anything is possible, really, honestly. Maybe RC Cola will just buy them both up and destroy the recipes, and then we'll just be stuck with RC Cola forever. Neil, drink neither. Water and coffee for me. Soul says, I love Tab. Depends. Sometimes I don't care. Yeah, it's not really like oh, you don't have Pepsi? Then never mind. I usually don't drink sodas. I usually don't drink Pepsi or Coke or anything like that, sugary drinks, but I was really needing some assistance tonight before I came to do the stream. Had a long day, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing a stream tonight. I mean, I was like head bobbing on the couch, like, okay, I'm going to need some chemical assistance tonight or this ain't happening. So I had to indulge, and I can feel my teeth getting softer. So there we go. Mr. Pibb. Prefer Dr. Pepper. I can't stand Mountain Dew. Wow. We talked about all this stuff, and as soon as I mentioned, like, what's your favorite cola? Then everybody's like, oh, I got opinions on that. Dr. Pepper is pretty clutch. My kids are obsessed with Dr. Pepper, so I never keep it in the house. That's you can have it when you're with your grandparents kind of indulgence, because otherwise it would just be bare gums. There'd be no teeth in there at all. But yeah, I used to drink a ton of, like, I don't think I had a glass of water my first 2 years of college. I had a meal plan card and a convenience store on campus at the bottom floor of my dormitory. And I would just buy Coke and Dr. Pepper and Sprite by the case. And that's literally all I drank for like 2 years. And I'm surprised I don't have diabetes, honestly. That was the most indulgent lifestyle I think I've ever lived. Aside from opening, 22 Spiritforged packs in a row. I'm a hedonist at heart, apparently. The 90s 16-bit console wars were bitter. I thought you said better. They were bitter. Sam's Cola was my childhood. Oh, wow. I had somebody said Mr. Pibb. Last Olympian said Mr. Pibb. One summer back when I was in college, I went on this road trip with a couple people, one person I knew, and then like some of his friends. And one of them, his thing was whenever he traveled around, he would always collect a can of whatever the local variant of Dr. Pepper was. And it was so funny because like he had like 20 or 30 different ones. I mean, he had Dr. Pepper, Mr. Pibb, and all these other little offshoots like Dr. Thunder, Dr. whatever. I mean, they were all doctors. He had a whole medical school on his shelf. It was pretty funny though. I didn't realize that there were so many offshoots of Dr. Pepper. But if you travel the country and you go to like a local grocery store, you'll probably find something. But there we go. Crystal Pepsi. I never had Crystal Pepsi. That was, I missed the boat on that one. But anyway, my voice is going out. I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out right now. For these Gorano sponsors, thank you very much for supporting James Loves Games, Turbic88, Justin S., Rena Habak, Naza43, Nikki B., Shining Lugia, Light Strife, M. Bowler, Brett Williams, Jonathan C., Dwayne Johnson, and Tune Tubin. Thank you all very much for your support. I really do greatly appreciate it. And thank you once again to Ryan for hooking me up with all of the Riftbound cards. I really, really appreciate it. Not just to have, thrilling content like this to put out to the people. These voracious content devourers need sustenance, and I'm here to provide. But no, thank you very much for these. I know that these are not, not the easiest things to get a hold of. Or at least at launch they weren't. So I appreciate it very much, Ryan. So thank you very much. I'm going to organize all these, probably make a spreadsheet. We'll see. We'll see if it goes that far. Learn how to play the game. And try to get all the enjoyment I can out of them. But yeah, thank you all very much for tuning in. I'll be back on Sunday. I've got, oh gosh. You ever get a neck pop that just makes you wonder if you are going to need a wheelchair? That was glorious. I don't know if you could hear that. That one was okay. The other side was fantastic. Golly, that makes me want to just lie down. Why do I taste blood? What was I saying? I don't remember. Yes, I'll be back Sunday for more Windwhacker, whatever it is. That Zelda game. So tune in for that. You guys have a lovely, lovely, I'll say again, lovely week. And I'll see you again next time right here on, wait, let me turn off that audio so we don't get the double. There it is. Next time on.